The Alamea is a thorny, spiny, tough starfish in Samoa.
We have a saying in the Samoan tradition, and it is "fofo Alamea," which translates as, the spiny starfish heals itself.
It's a saying Joseph Seia lives by. He is the executive director of the Pacific Islander Community Association of Washington. He leans on the saying as he educates and advocates for his community.
We are experiencing a different pandemic than other communities.
He's right. Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islanders are fighting a different battle against COVID-19 than most communities.
In our community, our elders are sacred treasures. And so I think to lose that many elders in such a short time is pretty devastating.
When we break down the numbers, they are the community most impacted by COVID-19. As of February 17th, according to data from the Department of Health, Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islanders have a 4 times higher case rate of COVID-19 than white populations. Hospitalization rates are 10 times higher, and death rates for COVID-19 are nearly 6 times higher.
There's an othering that happens there. Right, like your life is not worth it, so you have to actually fight for a vaccine, right?
As more and more elders died from COVID-19, Seia called for the institutions in place to make a change. He reached out to healthcare providers. He fought for his community's life.
When we say it's a life and death situation, it really is a life and death situation because we're racing against this. If our people are dying at 6 times the rate, that literally means every week people like our elders are dying, and so. Vaccine access is it's a critical issue for our community.
Do you feel like the state of Washington is doing enough for your community?
That's a tough question. I do feel like that that the way that the rollout has occurred, I did not have any race analysis. Because if King County Public Health is declaring that race is one of the biggest factors in determining the health of peoples, and that was not included in the rollout, accommodated for at all, your rollout is, I'm going to say it, your rollout is racist.
Seia's fight brought partnerships with healthcare providers like Peace Health, Swedish, and more. They created pop-up vaccine clinics across the state from Federal Way to Spokane, cutting through the language and technological barriers, and brought that life-saving vaccine to his community. Because like the Alamea, that tough, spiny starfish, Seia knew he had the power to heal his own community.
The spiny starfish heals itself, but it's a belief that we're the stewards of our own health. Nobody else is going to heal us. We have the ability to heal ourselves.
While hundreds of elders have been vaccinated due to the Pacific Islander Community Association's work, that work is not done yet. Seia says they'll keep going until that fight is over. In Federal Way, Kayla Lafferty, King 5 News.